This is a tarot love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Libra, welcome to Alchemy Ascension. Let's find out what's happening between you and your love interest. Alright, I have your energy laid out on the right side of the spread, Libra, with your love interest on the left and the mutual energy in the center line. So we'll go ahead and start out on your side. Where I have you showing up currently is in the energy of the Three of Pentacles. That was clarified by the King of Cups. So you may be dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And it was also clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Now this fell out of the deck like this, sideways. So I don't often, or I'll put it this way, I don't always read reversals. I base it on, intuitively based on the other cards in the spread. And I truly feel that it was intended to fall out that way. I feel that the universe sent the message in that manner for a very clear reason. It ties in perfectly with the other energy in the spread. So what this is telling me is that you are in an energy right now, and please keep in mind energy can be reversed. So if this reading resonates with you, Libras, but you feel like your side resonates more, your energy resonates more with the left side, please switch it as it suits you best, as it resonates best. But I strongly feel that whoever's on the right side of the spread is currently in a third-party situation. I feel that you ended up in another connection when you were already involved with someone else, and it's very likely that it may be the third party is this King of Cups energy here. So I feel that this is representing the fact the Three of Coins can be a very positive energy, but in a spread like this, I feel it's taking on the meaning of this third party scenario. It can indicate collaboration between multiple people that have a shared common vision, but it can also indicate third party energy. So with the Two of Pentacles and the rest of the spread, I really feel that that's the meaning it takes on here. But with the Two of Pentacles having fallen out sideways, I feel that you're coming to a realization that you no longer want to be engaging with multiple people. And that's where you're currently at the moment. There's another possibility that this could be your energy as well, Libra, that you could be, you know, the imagery really speaks volumes here, because this King of Cups in the Light Seers Tarot, it always gives me the impression of somebody who's really kind of doing some deep, it's almost like an essence of the Hermit card. He seems to be in a meditative state, like he's doing some deep introspection, reflection on things, and it's almost like he's been illuminated. You see how his hand is dipped into the cup, which represents emotions. It's as if this is you, it's as if you've had an epiphany. Even the energy around his heart space and his mind, it's radiating, it's illuminated, as if he's awakened to the love that he feels for someone, and he's getting in touch, perhaps for the first time, with the true emotions that he has for someone. So I can also strongly see how this can be the energy that you're currently in. So it may be that the third party is not showing up in the spread, and that this is representative of the fact that you're truly awakening to the deep love that you have for the person in this connection that we're reading about, the person that's showing up here on the left side of the spread. So that's really coming in for me strongly. The more I look at this card and this setting and this placement, I truly feel that it's weighing heavily, as that's the most likely possibility. So where we have your love interest showing up is in the energy of the Ten of Swords. And that was clarified by the World card. So this is a very strong and clear message that they are experiencing currently an immense amount of pain due to this third-party situation, which has clearly caused the end of this connection between the two of you. So your love interest is truly feeling that they've been betrayed by you, in an extremely painful way. They feel in a sense that you've left them for dead. They feel very alone and hopeless, and truly there's not much more that can be said, and they're just in a great deal of pain over the end of this relationship. The world symbolizes the end of a cycle, its endings. It can also represent new beginnings, but coming as a clarifier for the Ten of Swords, it's just clearly, highlighting what this profound pain is revolving around. It's around the betrayal, which caused an ending between the two of you. So what we have now coming up for your feelings and thoughts about your love interest, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is of course the Queen of your suit, and whether you identify as a man or a woman, I strongly feel that this is you, Libra. We have that clarified by the Four of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups. So I truly feel that this is you. Again, this is really tying in strongly for me now. I feel that you've gone in currently into this state of reflection, opening your heart and tapping into your emotions and really analyzing what it is that you truly feel for this person that you were involved with. And in typical Libra style, you have realized that there's a need to balance the scales in your life. Libras cannot go long, with things being unbalanced. You're a sign that requires balance to feel at peace. Everyone requires that to feel at peace, but your sign, more than any other, is constantly trying to balance the scales. So you turn to a place of mind over heart when you get to that point. And that's where you're coming here into this Queen of Swords energy. This is an energy of a person who's standing in their power, and they're coming from a very logical place. This is somebody who's going to apply very decisive discernment and the actions that they're going to take. This is a person who is willing to sit in the truth and hear the truth with a complete open mind so that they can come to a logical and fair conclusion. So you're really in a very high vibration here in your feelings in regards to this connection. And what I feel you've determined as you're balancing out the scales here in the Queen of Swords energy is, I feel that you've determined that the multiple energies in your life that you were entertaining, the third party scenarios, whether it was with, a third person or more, you're realizing that that does not serve you. It doesn't serve your highest good, your best interests. And coming from a place now of acknowledging your deep love and feelings for this person, you're realizing that it not only doesn't serve your best interest, but that it's possibly destroyed this beautiful connection that you realize now means so much to you. So in typical Queen of Swords energy, you're deciding to cut out what no longer serves you. And that's what you're doing here. You've come to that decision of cutting all this third-party energy out so that you can seek to heal this connection between you and the person you love that are currently in separation. But what I feel you're doing first, and I do feel that this is reflective of the both of you, is that you're taking this time out here. During this time out where the two of you are not together and you're not speaking in this Four of Swords energy, you are making the best use of that time to really heal yourself on your own, on a personal level, to allow yourself to rest and recuperate, and just so you can come back feeling refreshed and I feel ready to give this person the best version of yourself. And that's what I feel is showing here in this Page of Pentacles energy. I feel that this is what you're resting up for. You're wanting to get recharged, to regroup, so you can really truly come to your person from a very balanced energy, and you can offer them this beautiful new beginning here with the Page of Pentacles card showing up. I feel that in your heart of hearts and your feelings for this person, this is what you're wanting. You're wanting to take this kind of a gentle approach, is the feeling with the Page of Pentacles. You realize that you're going to be entering into sensitive territory. You know your person is deeply hurt and likely lacking trust in you. So, coming from this intellectual space here in the Queen of Swords energy, you're very aware that you're going to have to take a soft, gentle, considerate approach, which would be very characteristic of the Page of Pentacles energy. This is an approach that can at times even seem platonic, because it comes off as so innocent in nature. There's not a lot of emotions being brought into the mix in this energy, not a lot of passion either, because, in this situation you're aware that you won't be able to jump right back into that. You'll have to start with a small but very sincere offer that is practical and can grow into something beautiful and everlasting. This is a very promising offer. It has huge potential, and so I feel you're wanting to go back and repair your connection with the best of intentions, truly. You're wanting to make this offer to them something that'll be easy for them to consider and accept, something that won't overwhelm them, and really express your sincerity to them and give them that comfort and peace of mind that you are willing to take things slow to rebuild and reestablish, the trust between the two of you and heal the situation. And you're taking that approach because this is what you want here. In your feelings, we also have the Three of Cups. And this is a card that speaks of reconciliation and reunion. It speaks of wanting to go back to this energy in this place with your love interest where the two of you are together again, living life happy, getting past all the pain, and just going out and enjoying the best that life has to offer as a couple, really getting back to the good times and the celebrations. And, so you're going to them in this energy fully rested with the best of intentions so that you can get back to the happiest place that the two of you had before. Now, what we have coming up for their feelings and thoughts about you is a bit more harsh, unfortunately, but considering the circumstances, they're coming from a place of feeling a great sense of betrayal again, so they are in the Six of Swords energy currently. And that was clarified by the Moon card, the Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. So this is a very clear message that falls right in line with where they're currently at, what's going on between the two of you. With this being in their thoughts and feelings, unfortunately, Libra, you're going to have your work cut out for you because your person hasn't, to be quite frank, they've lost all trust in you. And these cards speak of how their perception of you has shifted into a downward spiral, where they're feeling such a lack of trust for you and your character and your values and how your lack of value for them, that they're in a place right now where they're just wanting to move away from that to calmer waters. But I truly feel in my heart of hearts, based on other cards in the spread, they're hoping that eventually it'll be the two of you. They're hoping that you will get out of this energy so that the two of you can move together into calmer waters. Because this is how they're, feeling about you and seeing you right now. How they're feeling is with this moon energy card. This is a card that speaks of how they've been left feeling, left in the dark. They feel that you've created this dark world where you just kind of left them to die in this betrayal. And it speaks of secrets, things that you've hidden from them, lies, illusions. This can even speak of the emotional lows and that they're currently experiencing from that, the insecurity that they now have for your connection. This strongly, the message here that's the strongest message is that your love interest no longer feels safe with you. They no longer feel a sense of security or confidence with you in this relationship. So they're experiencing this profound sense of confusion and insecurity and fear. The moon card speaks of fear as well. Fear of these illusions and not knowing what to believe. They're sad and scared because they don't know what to believe from you anymore. And so this is a very intense mix of cards, whether you're going to feel that that's extreme. Maybe you feel that the circumstances don't merit such extreme feelings. As a tarot reader, I have to read it as I see it, and this is a really strong message here. So I feel it's important to emphasize this to you because I know they mean a lot to you, and I want to help you to be able to take the right approach towards them. And so I feel it's important for you to know, how scared essentially your person is, having been left in the dark, feeling that they were lied to so much and not knowing if you're going to hurt them again. We also, with the Queen of Swords showing up in reverse and the Magician in reverse, this is how they see you. This is what they think of you now. These are two cards. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a very harsh energy. It's obviously the complete opposite of the Queen of Swords upright, which is a very fair, just, logical person. In reverse, this is a very cold person. She's calculating, manipulative, deceitful, and combined with the Magician in reverse, it really emphasizes that feeling. I mean, these three cards, this is a really, really tough view that they have of you, I have to be honest. With the Magician in reverse, that speaks of, again, them seeing you as this manipulative person. The Magician in reverse seeks to control people, to lie to them for their own benefit by creating illusions and misleading, leading them on essentially. So they're not seeing you in a good light right now, to be honest, but underneath it all, I truly believe they still love you and still have a great deal of hope, Libra. What we have now for what you want from your love interest is the Sun card. So you may be dealing with a Leo. If you're not dealing with a Leo, I really feel that this is just speaking to the fact that it's kind of echoing this. You want to get back to the best of times that the two of you had before there was any confusion, illusions, or lies, or third parties brought into the mix. I feel that the two of you, there was a time maybe early on in your relationship where you felt such immense happiness and fulfillment together, and you're really longing to get back to that place, that you know in your heart of hearts that the two of you still have that inside you where you could get back to that place together if you just, work on it together like you're planning here. This is an energy that when you're with someone in the Sun energy, you absolutely know that you're with the right person, that you're on the right path. It's the strongest sense of clarity and illumination and enlightenment of that connection and knowing that they're the right one. It's a really beautiful energy to be with, together with someone, even on your own, or, if you're in this energy with someone, all the better. And this is an energy that speaks of success as well. So you're wanting this blissful, happy, successful new beginning with them, kind of starting fresh. There's kind of a hint of the Fool energy in that, a new, happy new beginning. Starting with a clean slate, essentially, is what you're wanting. Just to get back to the best of times with them. What we have for your love interest and what they want from you is the Wheel of Fortune. And that was clarified by the Hermit card and the Chariot card. So you may be dealing with a Cancer with this Chariot card here. But I truly feel this is where I see a great deal of hope for you in this love connection, Libra. I feel that this is speaking to the fact that deep inside your person's heart, underneath all of this fear that they have, it really, we can say all these things about how their opinion of you has declined and they see you as manipulative and deceitful and cold and this, that, and the other, but really what it boils down to underneath it all, their biggest challenge is the fear. They're so afraid that you're going to hurt them in the same way again. They're so afraid of this darkness that they feel you put them in with the lies and illusions. That's what's underlying it all. And so I feel that they're in this place, in this hermit energy here, feeling not only in this pain, but they've also gone deep within and they've done soul searching, and they're in this introspective state as well, which I feel that you're also in with this King of Cups energy. And I feel that what they're realizing as they search their heart and soul, underneath all that pain, they're realizing that they still have this hope that things will begin turning in their favor. They want this Wheel of Fortune to begin turning in the favor of both of you two. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of that. It can speak of destiny and good fortune, but it always speaks of change. So they're wanting this situation to change in your favor, in favor of this love connection. And so when they go deep down inside and they search their heart and soul, in those moments alone, maybe to the outer world, they tell everyone that, they're done with you and they want nothing else to do with you. They probably tell them about this energy, that they just want to get away from you and this and that, but in their heart of hearts, they truly hope that you will come to them changed with this Wheel of Fortune. They want you to come to them changed, without any other attachments of other people, without any baggage. And they're hoping that it happens quickly with this Chariot card. I don't know how long the two of you have been in separation, of course, but it may have been a long time, it may be recent, but they're truly hoping that things will change quickly with the Chariot card. This is the fastest energy in the deck, but it's a card that speaks of victory. It's a card that speaks of victory after having to use all of your will, all of your determination to harness these opposing forces of your desires. Sometimes your heart and mind want different things, and I feel that that's really symbolic of how they're seeing you while you were there juggling them with another person or other people. They're hoping that you will be able to use everything that you have within you, all of your strength, to find the willpower to just focus in one direction towards them, towards success, and overcome those opposing desires, your shadow side, your light side. They're hoping you'll see the light and race towards them for this victory. When you take action in the energy of the Chariot, this is absolute conviction. This is knowing what you want and knowing you're going to get that victory. So these are very good omens for your person being open to this reconciliation, Libra, even if it appears on the outside that they absolutely won't have it. Deep inside, this is what they want. Now, what we have coming up for the strength in the connection is the High Priestess. So you may be dealing with the Pisces or Cancer with this card coming up. This is traditionally the card of Pisces, but many readers, including myself, I see this as either or, Pisces or Cancer. So that was clarified by the Tower card and by the Two of Pentacles. So it's an interesting grouping of cards to come up as the strength in your connection, because this card placement is intended to summon the energy that currently is the strongest force that is holding you two together, the strongest energy that draws the two of you together, that keeps you together, whether it is, in person, in 3D as they say, or whether it's in 5D, just holding you together spiritually, mentally, as you find it hard to, often we're not together, obviously in the physical realm, but we still many times have these connections that have such a strong bond beyond that, in the spirit realm. And so since the two of you are not together, that is what's holding you together in the 5D, in the spirit realm. You two still have this connection, and this is the energy currently that's working in the favor, is the fact that the two of you both have finally reached this strong clarity. You both intuitively know that the only way your connection is going to succeed is if you have this Tower moment, which means letting all this juggling that you have going on, and or if it's not you, Libra, again, please understand, whoever's on the right side, this Tower is representative of all of that energy that doesn't serve you, doesn't serve the connection, and is just creating unnecessary, unfulfilling complications and interfering and blocking your true happiness. This set of cards speaks of that fact that the strongest thing the two of you have going right now is that you both know intuitively, deep inside, that energy has to come crumbling down. And what's beautiful is they obviously always knew that, but now you're reaching that place where you know that too. I mean, look at the expression. There's a deep sense of peace and knowing in this illustration. And that's where you're at now. So you're both on the same page, and that is a very strong power to have going in your favor for both of you. So you're ready, Libra, to let this Tower fall, to let this energy, these multiple energies that are not serving you or anyone in this connection, you're ready to let it all come crumbling down so that you two can rebuild with this stable, beautiful new beginning. And that's what the two of you both want. And that's really echoed again here with the current challenge in this connection. This is the card that we have representing the challenge in this connection currently. It's the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel that it's exactly stating what I just said. For this reconciliation to happen, this needs to start taking place. This Knight of Pentacles energy, it's the only thing keeping you two apart right now, is that, I feel it will likely have to come, of course, from your end, Libra, to get the ball rolling and moving, taking these conscientious steps in the right direction towards making amends with your love interest, whatever that means for the two of you, whatever needs to be done to balance the scales, so to speak, and make things right, and start building a new foundation, with honest, open communication, where the two of you can reestablish the trust, the respect, the love between the two of you, and just build on this beautiful new foundation that can truly endure and stand the test of time. So this being in the challenge position, it speaks of a need to get that going. And the Knight of Pentacles, this is the slowest energy in the tarot, so another message to consider here is, I know Libras are often notorious for being stuck in that indecisive state, perhaps longer than any other sign, because you do take a great deal of time in applying your logic and your strategic thought process in attempting to balance the scales of your life, and sometimes that can go to an extreme. And I really feel that the universe is sending you that message, Libra, because the Knight of Pentacles being in the challenge position, it's saying that it's time to pick up the pace. This energy can often be too slow, and if you have somebody left here in this energy, you don't want to leave them there suffering in pain while you're sitting here trying to balance out the scales. It might feel all the more excruciating for them. They may begin to feel that you just don't care about them at all, which is basically what they're already feeling about you. They're seeing you as a very cold person. So I'm saying this not to offend anyone, but to help you, because I can see that this connection means a great deal to you. So your person is feeling that you taking this long, it's kind of like they feel that you stuck all these swords in them, and on top of that, you're just sitting there and twisting them in month after month, or however long it's been, like every day that you take to, take and extending this reconciliation process and not going to them to at least get the ball rolling. They see it as part of your manipulation and coldness, whereas likely you're probably just trying to balance things out. I don't think you're doing it from an ill-intentioned place at all. I think you're just you want to take the right steps, but they're feeling like you're adding to the excruciating pain, like you're twisting the sword in to them deeper as they're already suffering. That's what I'm picking up on with that. So that's what's needed to get this reconciliation going. And what's really beautiful is I truly feel that that's what's going to happen here, Libra. I feel that you are prepared now to make your approach to them. With this Knight of Cups, this is the card that came out for the most likely outcome in the near future. So this is telling me that you are ready to go to them from this energy as you finally dipped your hand in that ocean of emotion that was deep inside you. You're finally in touch with your feelings towards them, and you want to share that with them now. You want to share all of this love that you've tapped into, that you feel for them. So you're going to come to them with an open heart and a stable offer. It's showing, the offer is coming from the cup suit, but we already know that it's not just going to be emotion. You're ready to build a stable new beginning with them with this Page of Pentacles card as well. So you're going to be coming to them from a very romantic feeling as well. which is beautiful, and it's very characteristic of Libras as well. Libras can be incredibly romantic individuals, so I'm sure they love that about you. So you're going to take that approach towards them, and you're going to be applying all of that gentle consideration, that thoughtfulness, that taking the conscientious steps to make sure that no mistakes of the past are repeated, and that you're doing what's needed to allow them to build trust in you once again. But you're coming from a deep place of love, and really just feeling the Knight of Cups. It's like you open up your heart to them, and it's almost like you're just now feeling, I almost get this intuitive vibe that it's like you were with them before and you no doubt had a great time, but I feel like maybe because you had all these different energies going on, I shouldn't say that, it may have just been one other person, I'm sorry, but because there was other energies and your focus wasn't exclusively on them, I feel that you never got to explore, what your true feelings are for them. And now that you are, you're feeling like such a beautiful, almost fantasy-like, not to sound corny, but with the Knight of Cups, it really is. It's like you want to romance them now. You want to give them all your love. You want to serenade them and bring them flowers. And it's like, I feel like you're dreaming and fantasizing about all the things that you wish you would have done for them before. All these things that now, in hindsight, you're realizing would have meant so much to them, and it probably would have saved your connection, but now you're going to go in and you're going to do that. It's really beautiful. I mean, this energy combined with the Page of Pentacles, the two of you are going to be in store for a beautiful new beginning. So you have that to look forward to in the near future, Libra. And of course, since I feel this is you, you already know that you're intending to do that. But what you do have to look forward to that you might not have known is the fact that they're going to be receptive to this. Do expect them to be guarded because they're hurt. You may have to scale several walls to get to this truth underneath it all, that they want this beautiful new start with you. Try to come from an understanding place because they are very fearful of being hurt again. But this is going to be beautiful for the two of you. That's an amazing combined energy. That's going to be a formula for success, I would say. So I'm very happy to see that for you, Libra and Crosswatcher. But I want to get one more message for you from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck and see what else we can find out about this connection. Universe, please give me one more message for Libra. Words of guidance, wisdom, advice for Libra, please. Okay, let's see what your oracle card says. Okay, so we have the High Priestess of Earth. Let's find out what it says about that here in the oracle book. Okay, so your oracle card says, High Priestess of Earth. When you choose the symbol of the High Priestess of Earth, I, Nyx, the Goddess of Night, am nudging you to take care of your health and your beautiful body. My vampire High Priestess of Earth symbolizes all things in the physical world, your body, the body of Earth, and the things you surround yourself with. Now is the time to eat well, get rest, and connect to the power of Earth by walking barefoot. Be mindful knowing you are a child of flesh and bone who came alive through the blending of earth magic and your spirit. If your question is about a situation with a friend or a love interest, know that the High Priestess of Earth is asking you to wait until you see tangible evidence of what you seek to understand about this relationship. Perhaps a first kiss or some shared activity will give you more insight into your question. Stay grounded and wait and see. Very interesting. You know what's so incredible about this? I swear this oracle deck is always on point with my readings. I love it. Here's the thing. It's truly echoing the message that the universe has already given you. I mean, what was the central issue of this spread? The challenge was this earth energy, the Knight of Pentacles, which speaks of a need to take a practical approach. And what we have here in your feelings and thoughts is exactly that intention. It's so incredible. I mean, it's really just a perfect echo of what already came out in the tarot. So let's see if I can find that. What we have here is, well, for one, it talked about you needing to take care of your body and rest and recuperate. It's exactly what you're currently doing here in the Four of Swords energy. So you are truly, clearly tuned into your intuition, which is a wonderful sign always to see. And that's also clearly indicated here with the strength and the connection being the High Priestess card. The two of you are both strongly in tune to your intuition. That's always a wonderful sign. That's going to facilitate any relationship, particularly reconciliation, when you are tapping into your intuition. So you're aware that you need this, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking that time to take care of your body, to nurture yourself, to rest and rejuvenate after what was no doubt a challenging time for you as well, experiencing the loss of this connection and having to go through that kind of feeling of remorse that you no doubt felt. And then with the Page of Pentacles, I don't know where that card went, but we know we had that here in your current feelings. So it's really showing, Libra, the strong message here from this Oracle card. The universe is telling you that you are exactly on the right path, because it said that if your question is about a love interest, to basically take a slow, practical approach until you see tangible evidence. And that's exactly what you already know. Your intuition has already told you to do that. And that's what you're doing, because in your feelings, you're wanting to take that Page of Pentacles approach. I can't stand when oh, there it is, when I lose cards like that. So yeah, that's what you're doing. That's exactly what this energy speaks of you doing currently. You know that you have to take almost a platonic approach, almost, just to get things rolling, just to allow them to regain their trust and comfort with you. And that will be your tangible evidence. You know that you need to see that, so you're going to take this kind of a gentle approach. That's what this situation calls for, and you know it. Your intuition's telling you that, so you are on the right path. Libra, I'm really happy to see that for you. That's a fantastic ending and outcome for a no doubt challenging situation. So those are all the messages that I have for you in this reading. I hope that they've given you some clarity, and until next time, thank you so much for your support.